King Charles has been accused of profiting from the dead, as insiders claim his property empire is using their assets as free money and a slush fund. The monarch's private estate, the Duchy of Lancaster, has long collected assets owned by people who died in its jurisdiction without a will or next of kin in a feudal system known as bona vacantia. In the past decade it has collected more than £60 million which, after costs, is said to be distributed to charities set up by the late Queen. These include the Duchy of Lancaster Jubilee Trust, established in 2001, which supports the maintenance and preservation of heritage assets across the estate for the public benefit. But internal duchy documents obtained by The Guardian reportedly reveal how funds are increasingly being used to finance the renovation of properties that are rented out for profit. The 2020 policy entitled SA9 states that funds can be used for the public good to repair, preserve and protect duchy properties when they are categorized as a heritage asset. However, the definition goes beyond listed buildings and includes any that fall within further categories, including those in conservation areas, an area of outstanding national beauty, AONB, or if they are deemed to be of local historical importance or of special scientific interest. A Guardian analysis suggests the 2020 policy gave the duchy license to spend bona vacantia on as much as half of its massive property portfolio. 3 sources familiar with the duchy's expenditure confirmed to The Guardian that the estate was using revenues collected from the dead to refurbish its massive property portfolio. One said that duchy insiders treated the bona vacantia funds as free money and a slush fund. Properties identified as eligible for funding include townhouses, holiday lets, rural cottages, an old petrol station and barns, including one used to facilitate partridge shoots in Yorkshire. One document refers to the renovation of an old farmhouse to help transform it into a high-end residential let, while another project saw a farm building converted into commercial offices. In some instances, the money has been spent to buy log burners for properties owned by the king and rented out by his estate. The practice is said to help make rental properties more profitable, and in turn benefits the king, who in his first annual payout since inheriting the estate from the Queen received £26 million from the duchy. The 2020 policy acknowledges that spending the money in this way could result in an incidental benefit to the king's private income. It adds, "The primary intention of the expenditure must be the preservation and protection of the fabric of the property, and any benefit to the privy purse, the king's private income, is incidental to that purpose."